There's an old saying that no news was ever found in the newsroom, so I hit the streets recently for our new series on how the vibe of a local community is reflected in one stretch of roadway. We call it Street Cred, and we begin tonight in Manitowoc. This is Manitowoc, the maritime capital of Wisconsin. At the center of America's wartime effort in the 40s, an unsuspecting player in the space race with Russia in the 60s. Where the legendary Abbott and Costello performed to raise money for war bonds, and where the Lincoln High School ships found glory on the hardwood. A city that was working even before it was officially a city, and in modern times elected a native son to mayor at 22, who's now in his 4th term. We're taking a look at 8th Street in historic downtown Manitowoc, and how it's reflective not only of this city's past, but also its future.
When you look at where we are on 8th Street, this is really where the city began. Manitowoc would not be here today if it weren't for the confluence of the Manitowoc River and Lake Michigan. So we're 151 years old. Many of the buildings that you see here predate that even. So this truly is the heart and soul corridor of our community.
Truth be told, they actually wanted Main Street in Manitowoc to go east to west way back when, but the bridge and the river brought so much traffic this way that 8th Street unofficially became the thoroughfare upon which this community was built. And weathered the storm of the Depression to celebrate when Manitowoc Shipbuilding won a submarine contract at the start of World War II.
You had to learn how to build submarines really fast. And of course, with so many men going into the military forces, they employed a lot of women as welders and machinists.
In fact, the wife of Manitowoc CEO Ruth West is immortalized as a role model and philanthropist with this mural at 8th and Maritime, looking out onto the river where the subs came out of the yards. 28 in all, ahead of schedule and under budget.
And they had to launch them sideways because the river was too narrow. The whole town showed up. The sense of community was really strong, and the sense of accomplishment was really high. And so it was in many ways, the city's finest hour.
From the finest hour to altogether out there, Manitowoc found itself forever linked to the American-Russian space race when in September of 1962, pieces of the Russian satellite called Sputnik 4 fell to Earth here on 8th Street. The remnants preserved at the RAR West Art Museum.
And back then, there were enough foundries and factories that it wouldn't have been completely out of the ordinary to see a big piece of smoking metal. So the officers went back to their precinct, and it was then that they heard there were members of the U.S. military and the FBI, and they're combing the area. And that's when the two officers said, hey, maybe that's what we saw.
This brass ring is actually where the cops found it, but you have to dodge traffic if you want to get your photo there. Instead, they invite you to dress up and join them for Sputnik Fest, raising money for the museum, which features displays from Georgia O'Keeffe and Andy Warhol, and remains free to the public. These days, the holes in the ground are far more intentional. A beautification project along 8th Street is underway. A new apartment building is going up just around the corner.
And it'll be a new road going into the River Point district, and the 80-plus unit apartment complex will be right on that new road.
And then they're making a year-round entertainment complex along the wharf.
You want to create that sense of home because people want a place where they enjoy to be after work. If they're stuck at home all day, they want to go up and down downtown to different shops, to different restaurants, to different bars. It's all part of the vibe of creating a sense of place. Again, that home. I want everyone to feel like Manitowoc is home if they live here.
And my thanks to the Manitowoc Historical Society for those vintage photos. I invite you to check out my video diary for a wonderful look inside a Manitowoc flower shop that has stood for nearly a century. It's on our website right now at wearegreenbay.com.
I'm just glad you didn't get hit by that truck. Stay out of traffic, will you?
They honked.
They did, all right.